man. Some good shit.
We do appreciate all the subscribers. We at
Yeah.
1,600 right now as we speak.
Well,
So we
thank you. I
definitely
appreciate it.
appreciate that.
Definitely
On the
do. Thank
road
you.
to 5,000, guys. So we got Shia Sealy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shia Sealy, and then we got Ken Bleezy,
Okay.
Bleezy.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Shia Sealy and Ken Bleasley. Bleezy. Appreciate you guys so much for real.
Yeah, thank
You
y'all.
guys make sure y'all message me on the back half of my channel, and we'll make sure we get you guys information, and you get the chance to pick one of these goddamn posters off the wall for you guys to be. What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? Welcome back to the Wake and Bake podcast. I am your host with the Smoke New Jersey Preem. Joined and back with my guy. You know what I'm saying?
We
Last
back.
week we definitely missed my man
We
for
back.
real, bro. I ain't
Yeah.
even going to front. Your boy was over here struggling without you. You hear me?
Hey man, you know what I mean? Hey, y'all apologize. Y'all had some family things going on, you know. We back though. We back. We everything's that's all good and settled away. Yeah.
As
Now speaking of
always.
that premiere, because it actually got settled away today, actually.
Oh, okay. No doubt. No
Yeah, I didn't
doubt.
even get the chance to talk to you, but yeah, it
God
got
bless.
settled away. Yeah, for sure. So, but hey,
Word.
everything cool. We back, man. We back.
As always, I'm with my guy Jay Will. You know what I'm saying? Had to make sure we get you out there because, like I said, my guy not really active on social media. We getting them
We
there though. We
working
getting
it.
them there.
We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it, man.
You
But
already know, bro.
yeah, cause we gonna
But
end up
look, man,
fighting over this.
this week has been fucking eventful, man. It's
Boy, oh
been
boy.
it's been some shit going on this week, boy. And look, just as we sit down
Oh man.
to record this podcast, goddamn, I look down at my phone
Mm-hmm.
and breaking news, goddamn, Clarissa Shield secured $15 million to make sure this fight between her and Layla Ali actually happens.
Oh word.
So look.
Oh
First of
man.
all, shout out to women's boxing and making shit
Yeah.
happen. Them women getting money and getting paid. Shout out to them.
And shout out to all the women's sports. Period,
Oh
man.
hell yeah, hell
It
yeah!
about
It's definitely been like a
been a lo-
renaissance in women's
been a
sports as of lately.
long time.
You ain't lying,
Long
boy.
time coming.
You
Right,
ain't
yeah.
lying.
Yeah, that's dope
But
though,
bro, I
man.
mean, like they've been going back and forth for a little minute now, and I know me and you have our private conversations talking about this a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and we always said that Layla is a boxer, so if you really feel a way, you can always get in that ring. So she jumped out there and said that if the price is right, that she's willing to do it. It seemed like Clarissa called her bluff on it and made sure that the price is right, and let's see if Layla actually, you know what I'm saying, take the bait. That's a pretty big bait. $15 million is a pretty big bait. I'm taking
Well,
$15 million, bro.
well, I mean, yeah. I mean, listen. How much do you feel that you getting your ass beat is worth? That's really what we're talking about here, right? Like, are we? I
Right,
don't know if we're
right
on
now,
the
that's a
same
fact.
page. So let me ask you. The question is, how much? If I'm gonna get my ass beat, how
Right,
much?
how much is
How
it really
much?
worth?
Right. That's what it
I,
is. Like that's
hey,
listen. You trying to get them back for what they did to the Cold Crush. I understand. I totally, Layla, I get it. But I don't
what
know,
Boosie say? I'm throwing them bitches. Boosie say, he said, I'm
man.
throwing them bitches. He said,
Yeah, I just think
15 mil, I'm throwing them
yeah.
bitches.
Like I know. Look, I know it's not about so as wins and losses.
No, no, not at all.
I don't know if she been paying attention what's going on and what's going on in that girl's life. She fitting to put hands on somebody. Right? She
Oh no.
got a lot of, you know what I mean? Like,
Right,
right
right.
place, wrong time. Cause now she
Nah,
got some extra going.
thanks.
She may not be looking at you, Layla. You gonna look like somebody totally different that day, okay?
You ain't lying. You
You
not
gonna look
lying.
like you gonna look like somebody totally different that day. I don't even think I smoke really with you.
Nah, facts. But
You know what I
look,
mean?
if this fight happens, I mean, for the sake of argument, for the sake of you
Lame
know,
papoose.
any for the sake of anybody having to ask us in the comments, I'm gonna ask first, man. Who do you have in this fight out of these two ladies? Clarissa Shields, the undisputed everything in women's boxing right now, and Layla Ali. She's been retired for a better part of 10 years plus. So who she's a mother, author, a cook,
You know what?
a TV host.
Man, listen, Prank, can you do me a favor? And the rest of the chat, the people watching this, but can we all bow right here? Because she gonna put hands on it. This is not. I told you, this is not about who we think in the winning comments. We all know she gonna beat the shit out of Layla.
That's
that
fact.
girl. She got shoulders.
Nah, I ain't noticed how tall she was. Yo. I'm like, oh, she low key tall. Yo. Like,
how much is me getting my ass whooped? Right, because this is the thing, right? You know you've been out of professional fighting for over a decade.
That's a fact.
And you think back. You about to get back in the ring after 10 years against the face that Rocky movie?
That guy, Antonio, who was it? Tarver?
Tarver, yeah, that Rocky movie, yeah. Like, no. Like,
yeah, that's what it reminded me of, for real.
That's like saying Odell Reeves could come out right now and guard Justin Jefferson. No.
Nah. Listen, I understand what you're saying, bro.
Ain't no way.
I get what you're saying, but we definitely got to go, down the list of things to predict when it comes to this, if it comes to this fight, because she's still having.
When is Layla going to go? What round is Layla going to go down first in? That's what we going to. That's what
go
we
down first.
What round she going down in first? That's what we talk about. Ain't about who want to win the fight. That's already been predetermined.
So if that's the question,
for the price of $15 million.
If that's the question, what round she going down first? Then I got the third round, the first round.
Get in the comments and let us know what round is Layla going down in. That's
I got her in the third
question.
round. I got her 3 rounds before she get dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because my thing is, I'm gonna go like second, third, too. Because you ain't fought 10 years and you ain't had nobody put no hands on you like that.
Yeah.
Fighting somebody at Target over a card is not the same what you about to go through.
Nah, that's a fact. And Clarissa be throwing them bitches, boy.
And your body, like, listen, the older you get, you done had kids and stuff. To get back in boxing shape is one thing. It's a lot of girls that get in boxing shape to fight Clarissa, but that's a different type of animal. And your body is just not there. Your body go through changes. Like your body is not your body for cooking and doing other. Well, hold on. Stop. Let me stop.
Chill.
That came out totally wrong, and I don't necessarily want to say. All right, so what I mean is, whatever you.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. I didn't mean anything. What I mean is like you just like being out for a decade and then jump into the top of.
Nah, that's a fact though. I mean, everything that your body been used to over this last decade has not been fighting. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not been getting punched in the head, the ribs, the kidneys. You know what I'm saying? It's not been doing that the last 10 plus years.
And not with somebody of that caliber. This is a payday. This is for a bag. This is no way. You think like, okay, I have a chance to beat this girl up and win this.
Nah, she might. I mean, she got to have a thought in her head that she feel like she could pull it off, right? Like most fighters do, right? All fighters feel like they can win their respective fights. I don't know if it's a logical way of thinking, but I do believe that she got confidence in herself.
You know what an underdog, goddamn, like against all odds victory for Layla is? If it goes to decision. If you can withstand those rounds,
no doubt.
That's a victory in itself. Being out of boxing for 10 years and going to the top chick and being able to even, I'll give that to her actually. Like if she does that, you got to give it up for her. Like you got to be like at least for sure in your time you got to be the greatest. If you can even go those rounds and take a loss.
Oh no, like, bullshit!
I feel like she's gonna bullshit.
She might put her to sleep. She might put her to sleep by the 6th round if it goes that long for real. Because we gotta understand that especially when it comes to women boxing, it's not so much like men boxing, whereas though you feeling each other out, they get right to it. You know, they meet in the middle of the ring and get busy most of the time. They block a lot of punches with their face. So these women, especially Clarissa gonna be throwing them bitches. She gonna be out there looking to take heads off. Like she's not looking to figure out the distance with her jab or or make any feints or anything. She's looking to throw some overhands, some hooks, and some uppercuts, knock you the fuck out. That's what she's looking to do.
Y'all gonna think we in Arrowhead Stadium because she fitting to be Patrick Mahomes out that motherfucker,
I'm
sidearm and all that. She fitting to
Bombs.
giving it to him, sidearm, all that, rolling out left, rolling out right. Yeah, she going. Look, ain't no timeout.
But they said the arm talent, the arm talent.
I mean, you gonna get a little break when that bell ring, but after that, you gotta get back up and fight that girl
I'm
again.
telling you.
And not for nothing, Layla was she was I would probably argue that she was the best in her time. Like I said, man, that amount of time, and to fight this person.
Oh yeah.
Man, I just don't see her winning this.
Especially with basically with nothing under your belt in the last 10 plus years. So yeah, I mean, God bless her. God bless her. I hope that she come out of this healthy and in the right mind and body and all that stuff, because this shit is, man, this shit's serious. You get in the ring with the best in the world. You're not getting in the ring with a YouTuber or somebody that's out here looking to.
I just said my prayer.
Looking to be in WrestleMania. You out here against the best in the world, so make sure you protect yourself. Hey, protect your neck. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At all times. At all motherfucking times. But it's so funny that we talking about just beef in general, bro. There's been a lot of issues going on in the Twitter sphere and on the social media as of lately, pertaining to one person that's been has been barking a lot lately, man. Nicki Minaj has been in the social media news, the gossip news, the blogs, sites. She's been in every type of thing that you could find as of lately, between how she's been coming at Rock Nation and Jay-Z, and now her new feud with TDE, SZA, Punch, and so many other people, so on and so forth. So this past week, this is just exactly how I saw it go down. I don't know if there's any prior history, but this is exactly what happened.
Okay.
TDE Punch tweeted out "Broken Barbie." Nicki Minaj saw that and reacted, and TDE stood for Tiny Dick Executive. That's what it stands for from now on. And
Nicki,
and she immediately hopped out the window. And then not too long after that, SZA had tweeted that Mercury was in retrograde and don't take the bait, silly goose. That was the exact tweet. I had to make sure I go find these things, man. And Nicki Minaj immediately hopped out the window, said she looked like and sounded like she got stung by a bee, says that she draws freckles on her face, like she's 5 years old and she's insulting another 5-year-old. So this is things that she said, bro. I'm not exaggerating none of these things. I wanted to make sure that I'm saying the exact things verbatim, because I don't want people to think that, oh no, Preem, you just out here bullshit. No, these were said by grown ass people on the internet.
Nicki
can still go find this shit.
Nicki Ben jumped out the window. I didn't know she went back in the house.
Crash out. A crash out if we ever seen one. And I'm tired of excuses, bro. We can't keep making excuses for people that crash out. Oh, well, if you don't want her to crash out, don't say nothing to her. She tweeted herself for 2 days straight. Ain't nobody been saying shit to this lady. Ain't nobody been saying a goddamn thing to this lady.
Hey, Preem, man, what you supposed to? Sometimes, bro, you kind of do gotta just ignore. I mean, what you really gonna say? Like she ain't been the same since Meek left.
Oh shit!
Like she ain't, like it's the Twitter finger type thing. Like what do you? She wants to do this, right?
Right.
So like going back and forth, like let her just burn out, bro. Let her just don't pay that.
But what is it for? What is it for, nigga? I know the barbs might come for us, but at this point, I don't give a fuck. What is the point of doing? When I log off here,
I'm living like I don't give a damn. No damn.
Yeah.
First of all, he just told y'all my social media. I ain't on that shit. Like what the fuck? Like, I ain't never gonna see it. Listen, tell me. I don't give a damn. Fuck. Like, no,
but I don't understand the point of even like so. Say if she does have these issues, and now she's saying that one of the people from TDE, when he said don't get put in the blender like your homeboy did, is
Mm.
now he's threatening her, and she called the CIA and the FBI, and she got a congressperson or a senator or some shit like that that's looking into it, and all this other weird, wild, and wonderful shit that cocaine really allows you to do. I mean, like if you look at the actions of what's going on, I'm only looking from the outside in. These is all alleged, of course. But
Oh
if
yeah,
you look at
yeah.
you know what I'm
All this
saying,
because
from
she
the
think
outside
owe
in,
her money.
it
all,
just
all this because she allegedly says or go to court, man. Like what are you doing on
for
Twitter?
entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? This is entertainment
Go
purposes
to
at this
court. I
point.
don't
It
understand
gotta
that.
be an album coming, right? That's what I'm saying. Like if logically speaking, it gotta be something coming, right? Like in order for you to try to get this type of attention so viciously.
Somebody somebody
You're
owe
like, it
me
got
somebody owe me money. I'm going to court. I don't know about y'all in
I'm
the
pretty sure I'm gonna go
in
to
the
court,
chat
yeah.
in the comments,
Yeah.
but no, I don't get
Mhm.
it. Like that's why I said she wants to do this. So the
That's what I'm
last
saying.
thing
So
you
I'm
do,
saying,
like,
logically speaking, right? It got to be an album coming, right? Logically, if she's doing this, if she's like pressing the issue publicly so much on a lot of things, but not really pressing the issue um when it comes to it privately, or when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the judicial system and shit. But it got to be for a album, in my opinion. Like that's the only time when people do dumb shit or do wild shit
watch
to get
this.
attention.
Honestly, I don't give a damn. See that this is how we get past all this, right? See, she wants like I listen, man. I listen. We just talked about in our production meeting. We have other topics. If we went on about something else right now, we would just go on with the rest of the pod.
So this
Like
is her Jim Jones right here. This is what you said. She doing her Jim Jones vibe right here. That's what you said.
she wants people to talk about like when people want to be in the mix of what's going on. So that's just like you're gonna make all these claims. So when you're doing things and you're putting like this is for entertainment purposes, you don't really
Right.
want no smoke. Like we
Right.
understand
Exactly.
that.
That's
So
yeah.
I want to just be able to say what I'm going to say with no repercussions and make
Right.
accusations under but you don't want any fallback. So I'm gonna just say this because there's no real facts backing it. You're just talking.
No
You're
doubt.
just
No doubt. All
she
right.
should
So look,
she should just call
as
me. Like why don't she just call me? Just
Meek
call me.
can't handle all the problems. You sound like you looking for Ja Rule. Where is Ja? We don't need Meek right now. We don't need Meek right now. Meek
She
got his
might want
own
to talk
issues
to
that he
him.
need to handle and try to handle right now. He don't need to be worried about Nicki Minaj and her issues and stuff, bro. Do you think that because I ain't gonna front, I got our New Jersey, well, my New Jersey bias come into play when anybody from New Jersey is in in a situation, and with SZA being from Jersey, I'm definitely on her side just by default. But do you think that there's an issue because Nicki
No.
did share some older tweets that she felt like Punch was coming at her, even though if you could look at those tweets as Punch actually giving her credit rather than you know what I'm saying, discrediting her. It depends. It just all depends on how you look at them. But then she also shared some early tweets of SZA coming at some artists. I believe she said that Rihanna and Ciara couldn't carry a tune in the earlier tweet or earlier post that she had before she was who she is, and of course,
Mm.
um, I say all this to ask you this: Do you? Because I already know my answer. I'm pretty sure you got the same answer though. Do you think that matters in any way, shape, or form in this particular situation?
Honestly, I don't. People get on things and say all types of things, especially if this is like usually this is before she was SZA.
Right. This is before she was
Oh
who
no,
she
come
is.
on.
Right.
No, she wasn't even the same complexion before she was on. Let alone, like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. People, yeah, man. Listen, if everybody was judged by things they used to do, and like how long ago, how long ago were these messages? Like, if it's
This
before she
was
was
10
on,
plus years ago.
yeah, it's a
Also,
decade. Like, Like,
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I
to finish the
mean,
statement, if
really,
people was judged by what they used to do, the president probably wouldn't be the president right now. But
yeah, listen,
but yeah, I don't think that what SZA said about other artists that's not Nicki Minaj in 2010 and 11 matters. She didn't say anything about you directly, then why does it matter what she said about those artists? Especially when you said worse about so many other people, and in particular, you probably said worse about those artists. So let's
why
not
don't
let's not do that.
why don't these people just reach out for they go into these weird Twitter rants and stuff? I don't understand it. Like y'all go back and forth, you see what one person says, and
Because
you
that
respond.
dopamine hit is serious, bro. That dopamine hit. These stars are just like fiends, bro. When they get that hit from their fan base, that acknowledgement, that praise, that worship, they want to keep that going. Especially, I mean, that's just from the outside looking in. That's what I perceive that to be. When you see somebody constantly doing shit like that, Nicki just went on Twitter and said, "I brought a private jet and painted it pink, and then I brought 2 or 3 mansions." Why do you feel the need to say that or do that? Like,
That's a lot of characters. You could just type a number.
you
It's
know what I'm
like,
saying?
you know what I mean? It's like no, like
I
no,
just don't
it's
understand the point. That's
countless.
what I'm saying. Unless it's that dopamine hit. You know what I'm saying? That
You could just
dopamine
have a
hit you get from your
conversation
fans
with all
worshiping
that.
you and shit. I agree with you wholeheartedly, but then we
Right.
also are normal motherfuckers with normal common sense. When you get, and I started to realize this, the millionaires, boy, they got different type of common sense. They don't, their common
Well,
sense is different.
I think.
When them M's start coming into conversations and shit.
Well, yeah. I honestly, I think it's just again like they're in a different. Like it's like being in like a different world. I'm assuming
Oh
it's like
yeah,
you're not really like plugged into everyday like down here on planet Earth. You're in your own circle of people, and
facts.
ain't nobody really going to direct you right. Like again, unless it's being done on purpose. Like you're doing
Word,
this
word.
with a purpose. This is the mission. This is the goal to have these
And you know
weird
what?
dust ups.
I meant to say this in pre-production when we was getting started doing the pod, but you know what? Since we're here, fuck it, right? And I ain't mean to cut you off, but it just
Hmm?
dawned on me. I was supposed to announce the winners of the giveaway
Oh
at the
yeah.
start of the pod today and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So let me get the names out of my phone real quick
Okay.
because I do want to announce that real quick and let these guys know that we do appreciate all the subscribers. We at
Yeah.
1,600 right now as we speak,
Well,
so we
thank you. I
definitely
appreciate it.
appreciate that.
Definitely
On the
do.
road
Thank
to
you.
5,000, guys. So we got Shia Sealy, right?
Hmm.
Shia Sealy, and then we got Ken Bleezy,
Okay.
Bleezy.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Shia Sealy and Ken Bleasley. Bleazy. Appreciate you guys so much for real.
Yeah, thank
You
y'all.
guys make sure y'all message me on the back half of my channel, and we'll make sure we get you guys information, and you get the chance to pick one of these goddamn posters off the wall for you guys to be, sent or take home with you guys. For real. We appreciate you
Yeah,
guys as
can't say it
always
enough,
here
man. Thank you.
on the Wake and Bake podcast for
Yeah.
real. But did you want to continue anything on this Nikki and versus the world thing, or did you want? One thing I did want to add is this is a crazy downfall for Young Money, boy. They going out looking crazy. I tell you that.
You said something about RG3 and Angel.
Oh no, so I ain't talking about the RG3 and Angel situation, but I feel like every other podcast and every other black man in the world want to whoop goddamn RG3 ass right now.
Boy, listen, yo, Shaq a big boy.
Boy, listen,
Boy.
I'm a big guy by normal people standards. I don't want no smoke with Shaq for real. You know, feel me? Like, yeah, facts.
Hey,
The big Shaq this, boy. They don't call that man a
hey,
big Aristotle for nothing.
hey, dog, listen. Hey, man, listen. That was for man. Don't take none of that
What
stuff.
whole boy say on the watch when Shaq came? I ain't know that was your sister.
Yeah,
You
hey,
know what
man.
I'm saying?
Hey, yeah, man. Listen. Um,
RG3, you gotta chill off of the. First of all, I
yeah,
didn't know when
man.
me and you talked about it initially, bro. I didn't know the whole monkey thing that was, you know what I'm saying, being said and used by RG3 with his milk and magnesia behind him, because he said he the milkman. He called her milk in every picture I see. He called her milk and shit. That's what he called it. I don't call it that. He called it that. But
What he mean, man? You know what?
the video of him spazzing out on Angel, I didn't really get a chance to see it until recently, so I kind of got caught up on why people want to whoop RG3 ass. But you said something to me, and I'm gonna repeat it on the air so niggas can say this. I mean, can hear it. When a motherfucker perm his hair before braiding it, you don't trust that nigga. You don't trust that motherfucker, bro. For real. Hey, look. Shout out to all the black men protecting black women. But that shit was corny to begin with. I don't care if it wasn't Angel Reese you was talking about. That shit was corny for you to try to keep pulling this card out. And one thing I do agree with Shaq, and I don't always agree with this motherfucker, but one thing I do agree with what bro said is rivalries are a part of sports. If these women are rivals, then they are rivals. They're not supposed to like each other. They might love each other after sports or as they get in their twilight of their career.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, they're rivals, and that's okay. Just like it was okay for Magic and Bird, or Isaiah and Jordan, or LeBron and Kobe, or Steph, or whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's okay in female sports too.
And who is it to say that they even have a rivalry? It seems like a lot of times they're not talking about it. This all seems like this all is just coming from the whole college thing, from LSU and
without a doubt.
But Iowa, she played for Iowa, right?
Yeah.
Like it's the media making more of this. I think. Yeah, but RG3
don't get me wrong. It's gonna help the WNBA.
Yeah,
the media making more of it. It's gonna help those two women, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna help them, but this ain't helping RG3. Man, he stepped in it. Like he got to chill.
No facts.
Like
facts.
you dig what I'm saying? Cause I don't see I don't even see where he going. He on a boat all by himself.
When you got motherfuckers saying that Rob Parker was correct, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
then you know you fucking up out here, bro.
Yeah, he called it.
But you got niggas saying Rob Parker was right. That shit. Like,
yeah, man. Like,
come on now, get your shit together, Robert Griffin.
It's just something. But don't something with monkeys and black people like that. Those things don't like, bro. Come on, I don't even know why.
No, and then when you got your white wife, Kiki, and then all that shit behind your back, and while you talking like this, bro, that shit is a weird look. I don't like the fact that you feel like you have to talk about race every time you turn around. He did this shit before, and it wasn't even about, you know what I'm saying, nothing. When you feel like you have to bring race into every fucking conversation. Oh well, when Angel Reese had filed Caitlyn a little too hard. Oh well, if she was a black woman, do you think she would have hit her that hard? Probably. If I'm frustrated and you busting my ass, I'm about to punch you in the back of your head. I don't give a fuck who you is.
Man, this guy, boy, he's something.
Like you ain't never been competitive. That's the type of shit I hate when these sports guys turn, you know what I'm saying, anchors and shit. They forget that they've been competitive and they forget about how it is when you are.
Where's cousin his aunties at? Ain't nobody gonna tell him. Ain't nobody.
Bro, you said it yourself.
Y'all just gonna let him just sit out there by himself and not realize, like, I think he just needs sometimes you just gotta leave well enough alone. I think
that nigga had a Jerry curl in high school, bro, and that mean that he was in high school in like what the early 2000s.
Yeah,
why you got a Jerry curl, bro? The fuck is wrong with you? This is what I'm saying. He ain't got no ITs. He ain't got no uncles. He ain't got none of them.
Nah, I mean he just gotta leave. He probably just gotta leave well enough alone, bro. Like I think he just went a little too hard on the topic, and I think he just got. I don't know. Like,
you've been drinking that milk too fucking long.
You know. And the crazy... Nah, man, you know what the funny thing is? I ain't even putting that on her. That's him doing this mess. And the fact
you're right. Yeah, facts.
You know what? And that's the craziest part. I'm not even putting that on his wife. That's you doing that. If somebody go out there and rob a bank tomorrow, I ain't tripping on whoever their spouse is. No, that's you doing that. Ain't nobody telling you to do that. I don't even know why you feel you need to.
That nigga Shaq told RG3.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you one more time. Damn, bro. And you're through.
Pretty much. You definitely
He
told
said
me,
one
buddy.
more time and you through.
My boy took the glasses off. Was like, yo, you do that.
Boy,
He said he ain't say you do that to Angel. You do that to my Angel. Guy, he taking it.
you're my angel again. I'm gonna punch you in your motherfucking face.
Yo, I could only.
Hey, shout out to Shaq though. He made sure, and you know, Angel's under Reebok and all that shit. He protecting his investment too. You know,
Yeah, you wild, yo. RG3, yo. He jumped.
you got the whole world ready to stomp you out, boy.
Somebody better close. Everybody jumping out the window. Can somebody close that mother? Like,
I'm telling you,
close
bro.
that joint. Everybody jumping
They
out.
crashing out like this goddamn GTA out here, boy.
God damn! Like we just threw caution into the wind this week. We just said F it. Like we just go.
But you know what? It's so funny that we talking about crash outs and shit. Chris Crash Out Carter was in the news recently.
Just take the seatbelt out the car. Just take the airbag out. You know what I mean?
He was in the news crashing out on Ocho, bro.
Take the doors off.
I'm tired of niggas crashing out on my boy Ocho, man. Cause he only be out here playing with niggas, and people be getting so serious with bro for no fucking reason, bro. Leave my guy alone, let him live.
Yeah, man.
On some real shit. Like Ocho don't be out here bothering nobody and shit. He got his head button ways behind him and all that shit. Let my boy live in these streets, man. For real.
Even with the Chris Carter thing, I don't even blame his co-host for asking. You know why? Because his co-host ain't doing it. Chris, you doing it now. It is kind of a coincidence.
Right.
When these things is happening, who's in the who's around when these things is happening? But I can't blame that on them because it's on them. And if I'm not correct, basically it was about I guess Ocho was having a conversation I guess about Madden ratings with Travis Hunter.
Right.
And basically I guess he was saying like, well, if you would have to go against me in a couple routes or something of that. It was like a one-on-one type of thing,
right?
Pretty much. And I guess Chris Carter was reacting to it. Him and his co-host, I guess, on their podcast. And I guess Chris Carter felt some type of way, and he pretty much sounded off. And I know it was something along the lines of, I guess, like, what were the chances? And he was like, I guess like the chances was as good as like Ocho getting in the Hall of Fame. And he said, "What's the chance?" He had no chance.
Yeah.
And it was just like, dang, you went kind of. Basically, he went kind of hard. On
some hatred on his voice and shit. Some hatred on that man breath and shit, not just cocaine. But look, the thing about Chris Carter saying what he said to goddamn Ocho is, bro, you took the whole thing out of context. Do you want to be the Madden ratings adjuster? That's what it really is. And you mad that Ocho got that spot? Because if you listening to it, ain't no way in hell Ocho gonna cover Travis Hunter for one. And for two, we know Ocho did not play DB. No matter how many times he's gonna say he did in 1998, we know damn well Ocho ain't played no damn DB and shit. Chris Carter just got a little too sensitive, in my opinion, and he took what Ocho said out of context, way out of context.
Yeah, I think sometimes people gotta realize, bro. You ain't gotta step on somebody else to lift yourself up. You ain't got to
point. Right, exactly.
You ain't got to do that, Chris. You know what I mean? Yes,
facts.
Statistically, yes, you were a really good receiver, but I mean, you ain't got it. You ain't got it. No, he was joking. No, you made it seem like it wasn't even about Travis at that point. It's not even like you compare like Travis to do this. Like you didn't even. Travis wasn't even a part of. It was
an afterthought at this point. Right. Now it's just like I got to leave. I got a chance to.
You went straight
to say how I really feel. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
There was times in New England where you had to go tell him the route. Well, for one, you was retired for 10 years by that point. How you know that information? And for two, why does that matter? Like it shouldn't be this deep when we're talking about Madden ratings. For one, and for two, stop playing with my boy Ocho. Like I said, that man, he don't be serious 90% of the time. So leave that man alone. See, let that man enjoy this fun that he having with these young guys. These young guys love Ocho.
See, this is what we be saying. Like at a certain age, man, you gotta get off the social. You can't be messing with electronics. we all got that, that uncle or that auntie or something. They
You take everything serious they see on there.
Yeah, this ain't for some of the older folk, man. Like
You ain't lying.
Just turn on
But now you seen Chris Carter hairstyle recently? He got the he looked like he trying to grow dreads. You know the dread starter kit, the Wayne's Brothers '98 curly type of thing. He got that shit going on. I'm pretty sure he understands what social media is for.
No, he's great in his own right, but sometimes people gotta know. Sometimes you gotta cut that off and just cut on the Price is Right, man.
Go watch Matlock.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Watch the Price.
Golden Girls is on 24/7 a lot of channels.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, calm down, bro. I don't think Ocho was serious, dog. Like,
I don't think
that escalated quick. That's why I didn't understand. Too like, goddamn.
Like, too quickly. And then Asante Samuels got into it, and then I feel like Asante Samuels was wrong on his take on Chris Carter too. So it was like, come on, man.
So what is all right? So now we.
Well, he was saying that Chris Carter was a possession receiver. I think a lot of people get that mixed up because he caught a lot of touchdowns and shit.
I actually think he's right on that one. I think he is a possession receiver. Well,
I mean, I believe that he's a possession receiver also, but he did have a lot of yards after the catch also too. So I just wanted to bring that to his, you know what I'm saying?
How many yards did he have?
I think he had 13,000 total yards, and I believe 6,000 was after the catch. You know what I'm saying?
But 13,000 over how many years though?
12.
No, I thought it say Chris Carter.
14.
I swear it was like 15, 16 years in the league.
No, I don't think it was 16. I don't know.
Or maybe it was 13. I'm sorry. I think it was 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 13. You might be right. I'm sorry. Yeah. I think he said he was drafted in 1987. And he played up to what, 2000? Something of that nature?
I believe so. He played until 2002. He got drafted in 87. Yeah.
So that's about 15 seasons?
Yeah.
That's under. That's so I'm just estimating. That's under 1,000 yards.
I mean, but he had 6 seasons in a row with over 1,000 yards. That's a crazy streak.
It is, but you still a possession receiver.
Hey,
you're not a big play guy. You're not even. If we're judging most receivers season to season, 1,000 yards is the mark, right? Running backs, you're not. Right. You didn't get 1,000 yards on average. So you got your numbers, but it's almost kind of like you played a lot of years. It seemed like you caught a lot of passes in the end zone, right. But you also was 6'3". So you kind of was like, okay, like you were a tall receiver. You wasn't the fastest, and your big playability was probably not there because you were averaging for a career less than 1,000 yards. You played for a long time. I mean, 15 years at the wide receiver spot.
13-9 though. I mean, let's get it clear. So it's like 14,000 yards basically.
In 15 seasons, that's still less than 1,000 yards. Bro.
It's not too many receivers that's actually averaging on their careers 1,000 yards because a lot of these guys, especially the ones that play longer.
But you know what I'm saying? It ain't that many receivers that play 15 seasons neither.
I mean, if you compare it to the ones that does, and there's some all-time greats that did play 15 seasons plus, you know.
Yeah, true. But again, it's nonetheless.
No, I have to agree with you. I have to agree with you in Asante. But I just don't want the whole thing about Chris Carter to get misconstrued about how good of a receiver he actually is.
No, he's a Hall of Famer. I mean, 130 touchdowns?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but he is a possession receiver according to Asante. You said Asante said he was a possession receiver?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was.
But I'm saying Asante, so when you dealing with when you say that, right? So it's easy for people to say, well, Asante, you only was his own, you know what I'm saying, corner and shit. When you calling somebody out and saying it was because like if I do a double move on you, I could beat you 10 times out of 10, basically. If that's what a lot of people say about Asante Samuels and shit.
Yeah, but it's not about you beating me. A lot of times if I'm a zone corner, and Asante was a guy who got an interception, so you can beat me all you want, but it's can your quarterback beat me because you can be way down the field. But if I got the ball and I'm running back that way,
if it's a double move, like the quarterback better not throw it on that first move. You know, if it's a double move.
I mean, if we're going by a lot of what we see, well, that's a good scenario. But if you look at the story of Asante's career, that's not the case. The case is you
Oh no,
get
he got beat a lot and he got a lot of interceptions.
cool, yeah, but the story of
We
that.
talk about Trey Diggs. We talk about Trey Diggs in the same light of Asante Samuels.
Hold on, this
A
ain't
lot of times.
this ain't the Cowboy corner. Hold, let's stay on topic.
I'm just bringing it to this generation. Hold on, real quick. I'm just bringing it to this generation to try to make a point. Like we talk about Trey Diggs in the same light when we talk about Asante Samuels in terms of how they played the game. You know, they basically was feast or fathom and shit. I felt like Asante in this new or day and era will probably, especially with social media, bro, he will be getting murdered and shit. He will still be a good fucking corner. He will still be as good as he was then, now, and shit. But the fact that you're gonna give up a couple big plays a game, you might get an interception. You might even get an interception and a pick six, but you might also give up a big touchdown in that same game. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of vibes that Trey Diggs was given.
But Trey Diggs is Asante. I mean, at least his career he hasn't had the opportunity to do Asante.
Oh, without a doubt.
Because Asante has a couple rings with him. So
right.
For whatever the scheme they did, it didn't stop them from winning. So they were perfectly fine. I'm sure. Again, what you're saying is fact. Yeah, no, he might have gotten beaten, but
he didn't only just play in you know what I'm saying, in Boston either.
He played in Philly too.
Right,
he did the same thing, but
he was getting beat out there.
That's fine, but he still has Super Bowls that it didn't hurt the way he played. So I mean,
yeah,
it's again you and me also talk. It's just different styles.
Right.
The possession physique, there's speed
and I don't think
guys,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Guys.
This shit, yeah.
Football, that's what we love for. There's just different styles of and those matchups.
It's some possession receivers that's all time greats.
Yeah, for sure. Chris Carter's one of them.
Yeah. Right.
Might be the best one.
It's not like calling Chris Carter a possession receiver is not. It's kind of like I feel like I don't want them to get that bad notion of like the what was the game manager, how people think being called a game manager is a bad thing in the NFL now and shit.
But we also, we know the difference between like a Chris Carter and a Tyreek Hill, though, right? We understand the big playability.
Oh yeah,
Chris Carter, that wasn't necessarily.
Or even Chris Carter and Deshaun Jackson and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like certain people have big playability, and I just don't know if that was his ability. You know what I mean?
Now, if you at the 20-yard line and you need a touchdown, I'd take Chris Carter pretty much over damn near anybody. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't there, but I'm assuming you got 130 touchdowns. I'm pretty sure you got a good amount of them in the red zone.
Hell yeah.
You know
right, hell
yeah.
So, that's what I'm saying. If I'm in the red zone, I'm probably gonna pick him over a lot of people.
Yeah, I think Asante pretty much said, you're gonna catch everything in the building, but you're gonna get tackled soon after. And that is the case with most possession receivers. So that's why I think he was speaking to. You weren't like.
But see, I always looked at it differently though, because most possession guys use their body.
What happened?
I said I always looked at it like most possession guys use their bodies, you know what I'm saying, their strength and shit. So I always thought they could be a little bit dangerous after the catch for real.
Well, a lot of times, again, it's not like you got to fight these guys. You just got to get them to the ground. And that's usually not when you're in the pros, you can get guys to the ground. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not saying that, but my point is, all right, say Marcus Colston is a low-key slept-on possession guy, but he was really good after the catch, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he was also slow. So even a lot of times you also would see.
But he was strong as shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, a lot of guys are strong.
The first nigga I'm breaking the tackle on type shit. So you're going to have to come around.
Okay, so
I'm still getting extra yards.
So a lot of what you're seeing with that is he catches the ball. A lot of times with a guy on him is usually a contested catch. And then he comes down with the ball. He's tangled up with a defender. And then the rest of the team comes and tackles very soon after. Because he's trying to.
No, I mean you're getting at least 10 yards after the catch and shit.
Yeah, but because the guy is having a hard time bringing him down. But here comes the rest of the team. So you're not getting you're getting that many yards trying to get away from the DB who may be struggling to get you down. But you can't, even with your size, break away from him. And then if you do, you're not accelerating enough to get to that touchdown. Like if you have a hard time bringing down Tyreek Hill. Like if you try to bring him down and Colston gets away, you could probably trap him down. And we're using him as an example. But if Tyreek,
I agree with that. Yeah.
But if Tyreek Hill gets away, he out of there. Like
all right, you know what? For the sake of argument, right?
It's like a Mack truck versus a Lamborghini, bro.
We didn't rear it into the football conversation. Just for the sake of argument now, since we're doing this, what about a player like Anquan Bolden? or a player like Larry Fitzgerald. Both of these guys that could be seen as possession receivers, but they're both dangerous as hell after the catch.
Same thing.
No, it's not. We watched Larry Fitzgerald in the Super Bowl take a slant, a
Well,
3-yard slant, and go 70 yards.
Hold on. Time out. You said Anquan Boldin and Larry Fitz. So it seemed like you were angling. Are you angling something here, Primo? It sounds like you're
I'm angling to try to see.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Well,
like the whole,
I was speaking to Anquan Boldin. So are you angling
all right,
something?
so look, that's another guy too. We watched Anquan get smacked in the face and still run after the catch. You know what I'm saying? Run after the catch for 60 yards and a touchdown.
Okay.
And shit. And
how many?
And
how many career yards he got?
I don't even know. He probably got, you know what I'm saying, at least 10,000. At least I'm saying at least 10,000 yards. And shit. I wouldn't know for sure though. But I know Larry got a lot of them motherfuckers.
And how long Larry played though?
I think he played 15 years too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You see the pattern here?
Now you acting like you ain't see Larry twice a year, so you know Larry got busy. It wasn't like just longevity stats.
No, it wasn't. But if you want to keep using the Larry thing, but Larry,
I'm just trying to get you to change your stance. I see you won't do it.
No, because we're talking about Chris.
Nigga.
Are we talking about Chris Carter? I thought Chris Carter was the point
at this
here.
point, we were just, like I said, at this point,
we don't went from Chris Carter to Marcus Colston.
Like I said, at this point, I was just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah,
like just trying to get my point across. That's all. Listen, and you just won't let me win. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, possession receiver to me is just a style. Is one of many styles that receivers come in. Whether it's your athleticism, your size, your strength, your build. That's all that means. So Asante wasn't lying about Chris Carter. Guy was like 6'3", like 210, 215 or something. You was a big receiver. You were a possession guy. The guy ran like a 4.6, so you're not lightning fast, and you probably have really good hands. You're a possession receiver. He didn't lie about that.
So what? I'm just saying by definition, what was goddamn the GOAT?
Who, Jerry Rice?
Yeah.
I guess. What? If we're going by the times, I guess you want to say possession receiver. Is that what you want to say?
I'm asking the question. I'm not even trying to be smart or nothing. You know what I'm saying? If we're going by the analytics and shit like that, like what was Jerry?
I don't know. What was
Because Jerry didn't have the speed. You know what I'm saying? He you know what I'm saying? He wasn't dumb athletic and shit like that. He wasn't jumping out the gym or no shit like that.
He
just out routed you.
Well, maybe he was
just out routed you.
Route runner, route technician. Found ways to create.
I get. Look, we're gonna have to start making badges for these. You know what I'm saying? For these motherfuckers and shit. For real.
Yeah.
Give these niggas some badges, some X Factor badges and shit.
Yeah, but as far as bringing
these niggas in their proper categories.
But no, as far as bringing it back though, I don't think Asante was wrong. I do feel Chris Carter went a little hard. Again, not reading. Maybe that's not. I think Chris Carter went hard. I think he went a little hard. I think he just didn't read the room. I think it's an old nigga.
I do too.
Old nigga mistake. Old nigga mistake.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's all.
He may not even really feel no way about Ocho. I think he just felt like, that's preposterous or something. You know what I mean? Like that guy. You know what I mean?
Word.
You know, sometimes they get crazy after that orange marmalade toast.
You ain't lying, especially if they ain't had a blood pressure medicine and shit by that time.
I don't think he meant no harm. I think he just kind of, he's just having. He's an athlete. You know your body, but you're still competitive. So I think that maybe it might have been a little bit of that. I don't think Chris Carter hates Ocho or nothing like that.
I don't think so. I think it definitely could be competitive. And it's like, I'm tired of niggas talking about all these receivers.
It's like barbershop talk.
I'm not one of them ones too.
Probably like barbershop talk, maybe.
Yeah. He probably just want to remind people that he one-on-ones when it comes to receivers too. That's probably
$130 touchdowns. So yeah.
Hell yeah, ain't nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be one-on-one with him.
For real. Do you got anything going on with this Blazer 5 this week, bro?
Speaking of that, I actually got a Blazer 5 for you. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, my boy got one for me and shit. I'm not prepared for this one either.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna give you a list of wide receivers. And you gonna put them in order.
We doing okay. Let's go. Let's fucking go, bro. All right, bet.
So as I name these receivers, you gonna put them in order. You know the spiel. Everybody knows the spiel, right?
Yes, sir.
So are you ready for the first receiver?
I'm ready.
Isaac Bruce.
4.
Okay. Cool. Michael Crabtree.
5.
All right. Chris Carter.
3.
Anquan Bolden.
2.
You know what? I'm gonna actually change. I'm gonna make one change, and I'm gonna just say Jerry Rice.
All right. Because I was about to say, who you? I felt like you was about to do me dirty, like Lad McCoughlin.
Oh, nah, you was already done, bro. You was done. That's why I said I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna just say Jerry Rice, cause it was just like, yeah,
bro was about to say motherfucking Jordan Matthews and shit.
Nah,
hit me with the Freddie Mitchell and shit. He was about to hit me with the first down Freddie.
Nah, it was Ocho.
Ocho, okay.
Nah, but
All right, I'm not mad at that Blazer 5. If anything,
Yeah,
I'm mad that you made me put Michael Crabtree in the top 5 of anything.
Hey, I just wanted to see how you were going. No, I mean, I should have actually did it in a different order, but I just wrote them down. But that's either here or there. Then you put, you put my man Isaac Bruce at 4, cuz.
Because I thought she was going all time great, and then you came with fucking Michael Crabtree right after.
I didn't say greatest at 4. I had 5 receivers.
I know that you didn't. I'm just saying that this is what I thought.
But I would think Isaac Bruce is
my thought process.
At least being safe, I'm gonna just say 3 because I don't know what's coming. Because
I'm thinking my boy T.O. was gonna be in there. I'm thinking you going to
it's never gonna be
maybe Megatron.
The usual list? Nah. That's too easy.
Even Nino Brown. I'm thinking you might have even threw Nino Brown to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? AB out this bitch. Shit.
Yeah, man. Nah. All right.
But I ain't mad at that.
So
I ain't mad at that.
Is it that time?
It seemed like it's getting to that time, my guy.
Yeah, man.
For real, look like we about to unveil top 10.
I missed the last what was that 11? I missed 11 to 20 last week, and of course I seen it and whatnot, man. People,
no doubt, because even when we not here, we watch the pod as you should do as well and shit.
What you gonna do with this pod? Like, please watch this one. And all of them. Actually, watch anything we do. Actually, that would be a help.
For real.
If you haven't subscribed, please do.
And we're gonna be doing a live podcast very soon. You make sure y'all stay tuned and stay in touch, so y'all can know when we're gonna be doing that. So y'all can come and fuck with us in them comment sections.
Word.
But bro wasn't here last week for 20 through 11. But I mean, he helped make the list, so he know who it was. He saw it. I didn't really get that much pushback this week. A lot of people just said, "Hey, Rakim gave birth to a lot of the styles of the people that's going to be in the top 10," and I said I couldn't agree more. So, I like I said, I didn't get a bunch of pushback, so we're gonna hop right into this shit, y'all. Like, I'm excited for real. We in the top 10. We made it through these 5 weeks of revealing these lists and shit. And you guys has been fucking with us as always. If you guys got a different top 10 than us, you make sure you put that shit down in the comments. Let us judge your shit the way you judge our shit. You know what I'm saying? And without further ado, we're going to get started. Let's go. We good? Can we see this up here? We good?
We good. It's top 10.
Good, brother. Top 10. You know what I'm saying? And we starting off at number 10. And number 10 is top 5 that are alive. You know what I'm saying? If you ask a lot of people like me who's a big fan of this motherfucker right here, we got the motherfucking guy, Jada, Jada.
Kiss.
Motherfucking, he got his own podcast out right now, him and Fat Joe the Joe and Jada podcast and shit. One of the best MCs. When I'm talking about bars, I don't think, and this is my personal opinion, I don't know how you feel, bro, but I don't think I
never
ever
heard
a bad Jada Kiss.
Bro, I knew you was gonna say that.
Ever in my life,
I feel the
bro.
Same way.
For real, like one of the most consistent rappers that we ever had in this game we call hip hop. For real, y'all. Of course, his work with the Lox and Rough Riders. Of course, his feature work got some of the best features that you would hear in hip hop. His solo work with The Last Kiss, The Kiss of Death, and I can't remember the other one. Kiss the Game Goodbye and shit. So the Top 5 That Are Alive album, of course. His joint album with Fabulous, the Freddie versus Jason joint, one of my favorite albums and shit.
He started off a part of that Bad Boy Dynasty, you know what I mean? Over there.
I mean, he was with some of the best cliques. You know what I'm saying? The Bad Boys, Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? He was with him fucking, he told the story about Suge wanting to sign him to Death Row.
If it was a
You know,
Hall of Fame for just lyricists, this guy's first ballot.
without a doubt,
You know what I mean?
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Get his gold jacket or whatever color jacket, you know what I'm saying? We giving out to those Hall of Famers over there, without a doubt.
Yeah, for
This
sure.
guy is, you know, one, like I said, top 5 that are alive, what they consider him. His words, not mine. Jadakiss. And we're gonna keep it moving on to the next man. This man's just as impactful, just as influential, from a dope ass hip hop group, and probably one of the most impactful guys out of that group. We got METHOD, man, motherfucking Method Man coming in at number 9. Meth, we know Meth, like I said, as a member of the Wu-Tang.
Mhm.
He got the Takao series as the albums that he had dropped. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best albums that he dropped. Of course, him and Redman work. Of course, his work on the big and silver screen, whether it be TVs and movies. Method Man has helped transcend hip hop into so many other realms. And he's one of the dopest lyricists of all time, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it be his fashion work, whether it be his like I said, his work on in these films, or his work in his voiceover work, or like that he's been doing. I believe it was in a video game I was playing recently, for real. I was like, yeah, that's Method Man voice right there.
Yeah, another super dope MC though. Yeah.
One of the dopest guys,
Yes,
you know.
for
So
sure.
like I said, of course, one of the biggest songs that a lot of people would know him by is "You All I Need" with him and Mary J. Blige, and a lot of our people from our generation know Method Man with the I. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? And then we got coming in at number 8, another guy that's an all-time legend from another great legendary group and all that shit. Another '90s guy, in my opinion. Buster Bust, and you see what type of picture I got about. I got the '90s picture of Buster Bust up there. You know what I'm saying, with the dreads and shit. You got the old school Buster right there. Buster is one of the first artists that sold at least 1 million on his first, I think, 5. I was looking up his shit. You know, his first 5 albums went platinum.
Word?
Didn't even know that.
I-
It wasn't until the Big Bang Theory. No, it was the album before the Big Bang Theory that he didn't go platinum.
Oh, the
And then he went
Big
gold
Bang.
on that one.
Yeah, Big Bang. Yeah.
Yeah, he went gold on that one. And Big Bang is probably like my favorite Buster album, for real. Like, I mean,
Right.
I love Extinction Event, the first one and shit. I love the second one too, but I love the Big Bang album. That was a dope ass album. That was like Buster's return album.
Mm-hmm.
When when he first came back without the dreads and he was all husky and shit like that. That was that Buster. But he's another dope ass lyricist. Motherfucker that can make a hit song in any era that you give him. He's gonna always shine on the feature.
Yeah.
He's a really dope ass.
You're not around for 30 years, you know what I mean? If
facts.
You're not just like rooted in hip hop, man. This guy is he's definitely one of those ones, man. You gotta give him credit.
And I'm pretty sure everybody on this list can say that they would never want to go after Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, performance. Oh my, yeah, one of the best performers.
Never in their life want to go after Busta Bust. This shit
for sure.
And then we got coming in at number 7. I honestly don't remember who we had at number 7, so I'm just gonna release this shit right now. Shit.
Been a long. We
got motherfucking
LL Cool J.
Ladies Love Cool James, Mr. Ty Smith, LL Cool J.
7. Okay.
Yeah, that man number 7.
It's been a while, like I said, since we did that. Yeah. I even kind of forgot. Like, all right, I don't remember the rest of it either. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
LL, what can we say about LL that haven't been said about this entire list already? This guy has paved the way for almost every fucking artist on this list. Whether it be what he does in music, how he was able to become one of hip hop's first entrepreneurs, his vibes when it comes to fashion, his impact in every realm that he stepped in. He was the first black man to survive in a horror movie twice on 2 separate occasions. Yeah. On 2 separate occasions.
I think Buster did it once.
Buster did it once, his damn self. And he talked this shit in Michael Myers' face and shit. Didn't he? He didn't die. Shit.
Yeah, man.
LL coined the term GOAT. We use this term so loosely, and he was the first man that used that term in our culture. Right. He turned, you know what I'm saying? He coined that term GOAT.
Trendsetter, I mean, just all around the hit maker, a pioneer. someone who again does everything around the board. The goat, a goat for sure.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. And he battle tested. You know what I'm saying, y'all? If for those
Yeah,
who don't know, y'all go ahead and go check out the Cannabis Bus LL saga, and
yeah.
y'all actually hear LL spitting some dope ass rhymes and not just female songs and shit.
Yeah, then they'll try to go make a song. No, make a song for the chicks. It's crazy.
Facts. Would
What we-
would have fitted a wave cap on in the ocean, and it won't be wet either. LL has some of the weirdest videos. Y'all go watch his videos. Y'all have a trip, yo, for real.
and I think he ain't the only rapper I ever known would have a at that time maybe the first one to have his own sitcom
Yeah, hell
in
yeah.
the house. Was it?
Bro was huge. Bro
Yeah.
was, you know, is still doing this thing.
And
Is
get in the
still doing this
comments if
thing
you remember
consistently
watching In the House.
in the house.
We ain't really old. Nah.
Nah, I think we a little bit, just a
We're a
little
little
bit,
bit, but yeah, that was
just
crazy.
a
He
little bit.
literally had a show. That's crazy.
I was about to say something about LL, and I can't even remember now. But fuck it, we gonna keep this shit moving.
Tried to tell us Jay Reed wasn't no cop. It was Jay Reed. You ain't a cop, Jay Reed. That was
Facts.
my movie.
We got Kevin at number 6. We got another guy that had a huge impact his first go around in hip hop.
Who was it?
One of the guys that you also don't want no problems with in this game.
Goddamn bully.
For
The
real.
biggest goddamn bully right in hip hop.
50 Cent. 50 Cent
Goddamn
is coming
50
in at
Cent.
number 6. Off of sheer impact alone, 50 Cent deserved to be in the top 10 East Coast rappers. I know a lot of people be like, oh, well, 50 wasn't consistent after his, third album and shit. I mean, when you sell what you sell when your first 2 albums, and then of course, like we said when we was building this list, it's not just about what you do in the music realm, but it's also your impact everywhere else.
Yeah.
And we see 50's impact everywhere
I mean, we're
else
not going
to
to act
this
like he
day.
didn't have one of the best hip hop albums of all time, right? We're not going to do that.
Oh, without a doubt.
Like, we just
Without a doubt. I mean,
like,
instant classic off the bat
yeah,
is hard to top for anybody.
yeah. I mean,
For anybody. And I love the Massacre. Like I told you, Massacre is still one of my favorite hip hop albums.
he's literally. I mean, anything you can do as a hip hop artist. I mean, around the board from an overall perspective, he's one of the ones who. I mean, I guess in this case, no, he went around the world. You know, what I mean,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Figuratively, and literally, I'm pretty sure.
No, literal facts.
You know what I mean? He's done everything from the as far as business with liquor brands, clothing lines. The guy had sneakers. The guy had a video game.
Right.
Did he have a cereal?
Hell yeah.
I don't know if he had a cereal. I feel like he had a cereal. I
He
might
had
be wrong.
2 video games.
2 video games.
I don't know if he had a cereal, but he definitely had vitamin water.
Yeah, he had vitamin waters, all types of crap. I mean, again, I mean, and not for nothing. I mean, we all watch Power, I'm sure, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
everything he's
If
doing.
you don't watch Power, you probably watch BMF. If you don't watch BMF, you probably watch one of the book series. If you didn't watch one of those, you probably watch For Life on ABC when he had that shit over there.
Yeah.
If you didn't watch that, you probably watch one of the movies that he produced, or written, or something like that. So,
See the man,
Hustler.
Yeah,
What?
I mean, he did movies with people like goddamn Sylvester Stallone. He did
Robert De Niro. Facts.
He done did. It ain't nothing. Too many things this guy hasn't done. You know what I mean?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't think 50 Cent had is a cartoon, and I'm surprised that he didn't have a cartoon.
Yeah, hip hop,
you know what I'm saying?
All of Fame to maybe first ballot.
Oh hell yeah!
I think everybody in the top 10, I think, is going to be first ballot. I would say
without a doubt. And speaking of which, we have our only female coming into the top 10, and I bet you guys won't guess who it is.
Who is it?
We got motherfucking Nicki Crash Out Minaj coming in.
Well, let's say
number 5.
This is not a biased pocket. Obviously, we had some words, but we're not biased. You got to give credit where credit is due.
Where credit is due, no doubt.
And she's easily the most successful female rapper. I mean, again, she might be one of the most successful rappers. Period, for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Especially when it comes to the East Coast list.
Oh hell yeah,
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So,
we know Nicki Minaj. Her debut album, she came out the gate fucking hot as fish grease. Took off. Being on one of the features, of course, with Kanye, Rick Ross, Jay-Z. She held her own with some of the greatest rappers of our generation, or this generation. Some people might say that she had the best verse on there on that song and shit.
Yeah.
That's where she pretty much made her mark at. Of course, her mixtape work early in her career where she was taking a lot of people beats, some old school beats and shit like that. I remember she did the Warning track by Big and she fucking murdered that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even front. Even the Dreams track that Big did, she had switched it and did, you know what I'm saying, her version of it and shit like that.
Right.
So Nicki has been one of the doper lyricists for a long time. Just would have loved to keep her in hip hop instead of her chasing that pop fame and that pop vibe. I just would have loved to see how much she would have grown if she would have stayed over here in hip hop. Maybe help develop some other younger artists, maybe get some artists under her belt, maybe develop a label, shit like that. You know, actually become a boss like she was supposed to. I'm not saying that she's not, but I'm talking about an executive like she was supposed to and shit. But other than that, Nicki, you can't doubt. There's nothing that you can say about her when it comes to her music, her impact. For 10 years straight, she literally was the only female in the game that was like,
she raised the bar
in conversations. Yeah, in conversations with the higher ups of hip hop and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Her records was selling just as much as, you know what I'm saying, Wayne and Jay-Z and whoever else was the man at the time. Nicki was selling just as much as those guys at the time and shit. So shout out to Nicki. One of the queens of hip hop, definitely the queen of this generation, you know what I'm saying, or of our generation without a doubt, and shit, growing up and shit. Let's keep it moving on to number 4 because number 4 we gotta bring up the energy a little bit, just a little bit for number 4.
Who's that for?
We got the dog. We got the dog coming in at number 4. You know what I'm saying? My guy DMX, God rest. You know what I'm saying? God bless. God rest. My guy DMX for real. Earl Simmons. Talking about impact, talking about initial impact from your first album. This man, he said, I'm gonna drop one album, my rookie album, the beginning of the year, and then I'm gonna drop my sophomore album at the end of the year, but in the same fucking year. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the same year, and both of them motherfuckers is gonna go platinum.
I mean,
like,
if I could think of one word for DMX, I mean, box office. No, that's 2 words actually. But
shit,
but
you put them together.
Yeah. No, even when you, if I had 2 words, it would be box office, man, to describe this guy. Because again, 2 albums in 1 year at a time where no one was doing that, and they were both highly successful projects. I mean, from even before, some of these people on this list were doing it at a high level as far as not just the music, but as well as major films. He was on that. He was one of those
no
people,
doubt. Facts.
who kind of, we seen get on there, and it's like, okay, this is what it looks like. You know what I mean? So
hell yeah. And DMX is one of the true motherfuckers when it comes to putting your people on. He made sure all his people shine. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like Dragon probably wouldn't got a chance if it wasn't for niggas like DMX and shit like that. Or we probably wouldn't have got a chance to hear a nigga like Dragon if it wasn't for niggas like DMX and shit like that.
Yeah, probably one of the most
DMX.
Oh, my bad. Most relatable.
No, you good, go ahead.
I mean, definitely a lot of pain, there's a lot of relatable music that people just resonated with, especially when you from where we from. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then like we said before about X, one of the a religious artist. You know what I'm saying? He was not afraid to talk about it and show it. You know, a lot of albums and shows he ended with a prayer. So I mean, shout out to bro. Like, we miss X, of course, as all his fans do. We was big fans of DMX. My favorite album is Dark as Hell is Hot, but honestly, you could just pick one and let it play, and I'll listen to it.
And I guess the quickest way to realize the impact, like if you go on YouTube, it was a clip I seen. I believe it was like in 2000, and I guess they were trying to. I'm sure you would have seen it. It was like they were like redoing like Woodstock.
Oh yeah, all the motherfuckers out there. Yeah, his impact.
And he had
stupid.
I think he had like the red jumpsuit.
The red jumper.
Yeah. And I'm just like X was one of those people, like everyone loved this dude. You know what I mean? So
hell yeah. He had that infectious you know what I'm saying, energy, like energy about him and shit.
Energy was unmatched, man. He was
hell yeah.
He was definitely one of us. For sure.
And then we got, as we get into our top 3, guys, y'all make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe, like, down there. We appreciate you guys going on this motherfucking journey with us, of us unveiling our top 50 East Coast rappers. If you guys do like the list styles that we're doing, let us know and give us ideas on lists that we should do next. You know, and of course, these are our opinions, and me and bro are the only ones that's ranking these motherfuckers. It's not a committee, it's us two.
Yeah.
It's shit. So
We'll be,
you guys, you know what I'm saying?
We'll be back next week for the last 3.
leave them on a cliffhanger and shit. Like Squid Games Part 2 and shit. Leave them on a goddamn cliffhanger.
Nah, just playing. We're gonna finish
but
it up.
It's so funny though, because coming in at number 3 is my personal favorite artist that is currently still alive. One of the top 3 artists of all time when it comes to this hip hop shit, in my opinion, but definitely East Coast.
Oh yeah, see, I know what's going on here now. All right, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So we got Mr. Nasir Jones, Nasty Nas, Escobar, aka Nostradamus. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me say something too. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. Yo, when it comes to the last 2, this was New Jersey Preem. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, let me tell you why. We gonna get the Nas. But I do remember now, because when we was trying to put this list together, y'all, it's just me and him. So trying to position everybody going off of the criteria. But when you see the people, we obviously know it should be a shift. But we was trying to get through it so we can start it.
But look, no, hold up. Before, all right, like,
let's get the Nas. Let's get the Nas. Let's get the
Nas, and then we'll talk about it.
Go ahead.
So, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, the GOAT, my favorite MC that is currently alive, of course, have one of the most amazing album runs in recent history, and then had one of the most amazing album to start.
Okay. I'm about to say,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what it is, Illmatic, right?
No. I'm just saying, like, he had the most amazing album runs recently,
ahead of his time.
He had the most amazing album to start his career.
Yeah.
And Illmatic is an album that people when they say, yo, I need my Illmatic, that's when they talk about classic. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many people in the hip hop has an Illmatic. When the Source was actually worth a piece of shit, they rated that motherfucker 5 microphones. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't getting that shit back then. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't getting that back then. Niggas barely get that shit now. You could barely get a 10 out of 10 album now. I know that a couple people just rated the Clipse album 10 out of 10. I couldn't go that far. I definitely get that joint 7.5 out of 10. But with Nasir Jones, he's one of the best lyricists of all time. One of the most impactful when it comes to like his influence on hip hop. Some of your favorite rappers would tell you that their favorite rapper is Nasir. Some of your favorite rappers would tell you that their favorite rapper is Nas. The two in front of them would probably tell you that their favorite rapper is Nas. For real.
And the last 2 guys are definitely a notch above Nas, though. But that's either here or there. But go ahead.
I mean, I can't say definitely, but I understand what you're saying.
They is. They is. It's 2 and 1. It's 2 and 1.
No, they literally are right now.
They are a notch ahead of him.
Right. But when it comes to Nasir, there's not too much that can be said that hasn't already been said. One thing that I do want to say and make perfectly clear is Jim Jones is smoking Fetty if he think he fucking with Nas. And we're going to move on to number 2. Number 2 coming in. All right, before we get to number 2, I want to say my piece about how number 2 and number 1 motherfucking transpired. Because we were sitting here and we was talking, and I'm like, bro, we don't have to do it this way. We were real legit sit down and have a real discussion about this shit. Right. And bro was like, nah, fuck it. Because I guess at the time we was trying to just figure out the list, and I guess we was going to get back to it eventually. You see, we never really got back to that conversation, but we here now.
See, so like we was trying to tell, I damn near, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of forgot some of the top 10 because we was trying to do this and going back and forth. In the process of doing it, we done swapped so many names and switched so many people.
That's
I'm actually, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of glad this is done, right? Because I enjoyed it at the same time, but it was like every day, hey, yo, what do you think about this, right? And I'm like, well, now I gotta think about it. Oh, did we forget we gotta insert this? I'm playing AO Pre. Hey, you comfortable with this? Now he gotta go back and look at it. So we're going back and forth. And all right, so let me tell you. So the next two guys, it is kind of personal to us because one of the guys is probably my favorite MC of all time, and the other one is his. So that was a part of it. And
without a doubt.
we're not going to even make that up. So that's been something that it was also trying to figure out the positioning in which, and again, after we've told you guys the criteria, we'll let you guys decide who should be where. So now, as you unveil who number 2 is,
and as we unveil who number 2 is, in his rightful spot,
oh Lord,
we got Jay-Z at number 2.
And what was the criteria?
We got
New Jersey Preem.
Basquiat Braids at number 2.
New Jersey Preem. What was the criteria again?
The criteria was Big got to come in at number 1. Matter of fact, let's not even hold our breath on it. Number 1 is Notorious B.I.G.
All right, so but
you know
let's we're gonna go in as far as Sir Carter from Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sean Carter. Man, when I mean, he is the closest thing to the hip hop goddamn Frank Sinatra. When you say this man did it his way, okay, and still is.
Nah, you're not lying.
You know what I mean? Like,
Lying.
Shit. When they don't believe in you, man, listen, you gotta believe in yourself. He is like when you talk about independent, what these guys are just coming around to doing in 2025. He did it in 96.
Facts.
I mean, and because he bet on himself, I mean, man, he won big, right? Still winning big. I mean,
no pun intended.
Classic album, Hard Knock Life. Reasonable Doubt. I mean, I'm sorry, Reasonable Doubt. Classic album, his first album, and it was just up from there.
Oh hell yeah!
What I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, 12 number 1 albums. You know how many people did that?
13.
13. You're right. 13. Yes, right.
Yeah.
You know how many people had 13 number 1 albums?
Well, 1. I know in hip hop,
who else?
There's only 1.
Who else had 13 number 1 albums?
No, he's the one. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Jay-Z is the one.
No, technically because of you, he's number 2. But that's either here or there. You know what I mean? But yes, he is. He's definitely the only one to ever do some things like that. Again, very everything from clothing lines, sneakers, movies. Obviously, Believe in Him had his own record label. Responsible for guys, the Beanie Siegels, Freeway, the Young Guns, Chris and Neef,
of course,
Kanye West.
I was about to say you ain't even start hitting the heavy guns, the big guns.
Oh yeah, we gonna get there. He helped put together deals for people like Rihanna, Young Jeezy, Rick Ross, and probably so many others. That these are people that Jay has helped kind of usher in, man.
Oh yeah. The people that came up underneath Jay-Z can be talked about. A lot of those guys are still guys and girls are still very successful. You know what I'm saying? Still extremely talented and still going. Their longevity can not be in question. A lot of those people, even the crazy motherfucker, he's still pretty damn talented and shit. Like, so
I just,
it's like, I was about to say, when it comes to Jay-Z, we got to talk about, you know what I'm saying, everything else too. I know he got a lot of credit for the music and shit, and especially the business side, but I'm talking about when it comes to the artists, like J. Cole, introducing J. Cole, of course, Kanye,
I left J. Cole off. I forgot. I don't know how I did that.
Right.
Right. Yeah, definitely J. Cole.
You know what I'm saying?
But
of course, Rihanna, giving helping giving a lot of other these younger guys stamps and shit. Drake been chasing Jay-Z forever. and I think it's finally time for him to admit that
Um,
he ain't got enough stamina to keep up with, bro. You know
uh,
what I'm saying? Like,
but no,
I think that race is over
we
with.
figured that out in 2012, bro. But I think
Word.
the biggest thing is hip hop is what 50 years old.
50 years old.
And I just feel like me. This is just me personally. I feel like hip hop is the best genre. I mean, I feel like hip hop in the 50 years have made the most strides. You know, we are the most controversial. Um,
Oh hell yeah.
but I also think we're just the most forward thinking. Again, amazing music. 13, 14 number one albums. But even I think he has the best business acumen in hip hop. And the things that the ceiling, like I mean, the sky is the limit, right? Yeah, I just did that. The sky is the limit, right?
Yeah, no
And
doubt, no
I
doubt.
think he is, as far as what anybody in this culture could do, the potential of what any of these people can do. I mean, not even just hip, just in music, as a musician. You know how we've come so far. Again, it's not even our hip hop. The things that you can do, this guy is helping to me raise the ceiling on that. The thing, like the guy's worth what, like $2.5 billion,
Yeah, I believe so. I know I know he's over $1 billion.
and I mean, like, that's not something that you see from musicians. You know what I mean? So I just feel like the things that are possible. The guy that had his own streaming service, for God's sakes, you know what I mean? I think he just
Facts.
keeps
Facts.
helping push the culture forward. I believe, you know what I mean.
Heard he wasn't paying people after they was helping him with that streaming service.
Who we have at number one, man? You know what I mean?
Number one, we
Get
got
through this.
Frank White. You know what I'm saying? Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. He got so many different names, man. I call him the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might call him the second best, third best. You know what I'm saying? Some people might say that he's not even in the top five. And shit. I don't give a fuck about those people though. But
Definitely.
we got Big coming in and talk about first two albums impact. His second album is probably the blueprint on hip hop music in general.
My favorite albums of all time.
It's damn near a perfect hip hop album.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying?
That is a fact.
like for
And I mess
real.
with him all the time because I say like Jay Z's my favorite and Big's his favorite. But um, Life After Death is actually one of my favorite hip hop albums to listen to. I actually was listening to it 3 days ago. But
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
like that to me is one of the, like, again, just everything. And we were talking about other
Um,
artists and albums that recently came out, and to me, like Life After Death is how a hip hop album should sound. I,
facts.
I, and
Facts. I
I
completely agree with
yeah,
that.
it's just from top to bottom. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but it's just sonically, you can't do a better job than that. I
No
mean,
doubt.
lyricism, the hit records are there. The introspective, like everything. Even got a little comedy in that thing. You know what I mean? Like everything,
Facts.
storytelling.
Facts.
Everything was there. So
When it comes to Big,
yeah,
the word timeless come to mind. Not only because he was taken from us so early and you know what I'm saying the two albums that he had, but when you listen to Big's verses, they don't seem out of touch. I mean, especially his flows. Now, what he's saying might seem out of touch, especially because it was the '90s and you might say some wild shit back then. You know what I'm saying? You could get away with it back then that you can't get away with now and shit.
mm,
But that man flow to this day is timeless. Was just listening to the Clips album and Big Flow was all over and through that motherfucker, boy. Them niggas used Big Flow so many times on that album and I was loving it personally, you know. But Big is one of those artists that, in my opinion, that when you listen to his shit, of course, it's people like Jay Z. Even like when I say Jay Z, Nas, and a lot of other people, especially in this top 10, when I talk about their earlier work and how timeless it is, you can literally play that shit now and it still is sounds as good as it did
mm,
when you first heard it.
yeah,
And that's how I feel like Big in a lot of people's minds will forever stay in their top five, or you know what I'm saying, because his shit sounds so timeless. Big, when you listen to a Big song, and it's so funny because it's people from this generation that's just getting introduced to Big. thinking that he's still alive because the flows is that good. You know what I'm saying? The flow is that fresh to them that they think that this is either a new flow that nobody's using, or this is a nigga that, you know what I'm saying, took a break and decided to come back, that we just, you know what I'm saying, that we just now heard and shit. I had a couple of young people that didn't know that didn't know Big until they heard him. And now they just, you know what I'm saying, like how we was. We just got obsessed with how good this nigga was at storytelling.
Yeah.
His voice, you know what I'm saying, just for one, was different than anything that you heard. Of course, his K and his flows, you know, that little Jamaican accent that sometimes he had, like everything about Big was so unique and shit. He was a big black ugly nigga that was the flyest nigga in the world. You know what I'm saying? So it was like everything about that nigga was so different and unique against every status quo, especially that we was growing up, we was seeing
Right.
this shit. Most of the rappers was either short and skinny that or husky that wanted to take their shirts off, or if you was a big nigga, you was light skinned like Heavy D and shit. It was real far few in between big black niggas with a lazy eye. You know what I'm saying? That was out there representing for other big black niggas, and not to be as dope as he was lyrically.
He didn't go commercial.
I
He
don't think-
made commercial go him, man.
without a doubt,
Christopher Wallace,
without
ladies
a
and
doubt.
gentlemen.
Christopher Wallace. That is our motherfucking top 10. I was going to ramble. You know I can ramble about Big.
Yeah. I know. I lied.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's our top 10. Like I said, man, y'all make sure y'all let us know y'all top 10 down below and shit. You had something to say,
and I appreciate you guys going through this top 50 with us the last couple weeks, man. This was actually kind of like just putting this list together, so I'm just glad it's
facts.
But
the fact that we was able to do it, and we was able to do it the way we was able to do it, is good for us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of us. You know what I'm saying? Give us a round of applause and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pat yourself on the goddamn back.
Sure.
You deserve it.
Yeah,
you know
but all right.
saying?
Yeah, that's cool. But let me tell you where I'm mad at New Jersey Cream. Right? Let me tell you, this has nothing to do with anything that we were just talking about. Listen to that. Bree, have you listened to any new albums lately?
Huh? Yeah.
Name one.
Oh shit. I listened to the Clips new album.
Yeah, he listened to the Clips album. This ain't even about the Clips. Man, we supposed to be so all right. Listen, I need y'all to get in the comments and tell New Jersey Cream stop BSing with these music reviews. I've been giving this man music, so he's supposed to be listening to. And it's not even just me, right? I have to come to you guys because this is the stuff that's not going on. So now I got to do this on the pod.
Why you snitching? Why you telling this shit?
I got to come on the pod to do this because it's a list of that music. Like, hey man, we got man. Listen, me, one of my little homies. I ain't gonna tell who my little homie is, but my little homie even gave you something to listen to, and I'm sure you didn't listen to that too, neither.
I ain't listened to it.
Of course you did. So we need
I ain't listened to it
New Jersey Cream. We're gonna be giving you guys different content. Now that we're past this list, we're gonna be getting different things from the channel, and I'm gonna be giving them. We're gonna be. I'm gonna try to. We're gonna figure out how the format and how that goes. But you guys are gonna be around for music reviews. Ain't that right, Breen?
Word. Nah, no doubt. I try to do them on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? The reaction Wednesdays is coming. This nigga was like, he want to shoot tonight.
The music reviews.
He said, I'm shooting tonight.
The music reviews are on their way. Yeah.
We definitely reaction Wednesdays is definitely coming back at full force.
Now
I have been trying to be a lot more diligent with doing these goddamn reviews. I'm trying to do the reviews that I am asked to do, especially from the guys and girls in the chat, especially from the people in my real life too. So we definitely gonna get these things going, man. I promise you guys.
Let me say one.
We're gonna get these things.
Not to cut you, one more thing. Now, so the music reviews, with different. Again, he just did one on the Clips. Go check that out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sure. But I mean, it's not just people like the Clips or the Bigs, the J's. Hey, if you have music and you want to send it to us down in the dungeon. Now, warning. Again, we're gonna be honest about whatever y'all send in now. And we're going to review it,
friend or foe. If we know you or we don't, we're going to be honest about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, please send in the music, and so
Hell
we can
yeah.
hear it.
Shout out to my man, Bunkman Flow, Bookman Flow, I'm sorry. Close personal friend of mine. He just dropped his album. One more step. Y'all guys go ahead and check that out on all DSPs. One more step. I will be playing a track from his album at the end of the podcast. So you guys, if you fuck with it, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all go over there, give him a follow, show him some love.
What's,
Make sure y'all let him know that the Wake and Bake
what's
podcast
bro name?
sent
What's
y'all
bro
over
name?
there. Bookman
Where he
Flow.
from?
He from Philly, from
What part of
Philadelphia.
Philly
And shit.
from, man?
Haitian. He from West Philly, Haitian brother.
Okay, shout out
You know what I'm
West Philly.
saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what
West
I'm
Philly.
saying.
Make sure y'all
Shout
go
out, good
check
brother.
that out, man.
A rapper, singer, producer extraordinaire and shit. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. Y'all tell him what he think. He takes all type of comments, constructive criticism, or not. He's not shying away from it. So you guys let him know what y'all think about the music when y'all go over there and listen to it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna put Bookman in there. I'm gonna check it out, man.
Yeah, one more step. That's
One
the
more
name of the
step.
album that was just
All right,
released, guys. Yeah,
put that
and
in there,
shit. But
man.
look, so before we go, we gotta hit you guys with the question of the week, right?
Yep, you gotta get it.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been sitting here and I'm like, man, I'm trying. I got so many different questions written down. I'm like, which one do I want to give them this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't want to give you guys nothing too crazy, but I do want to give you guys something thought provoking. So I actually had this question thought up that me and my daughter was sitting around talking about, and it made me think about it. So, question is: has social media made artists more authentic or more fake? And the reason why I asked that question is not only because of the recent things that's been going down with like some of the stars that we watch, like Nicki Minaj and all these other people, but it's also about how these superstars, especially when we was growing up, didn't have to share their entire lives on the internet. Now they're doing so. I mean, it might be for profit for a lot of these people, but you're still doing that at the end of the day, which gives a lot of these fans the notion that they actually know you in some intimate way when they really only know what you share on your little, you know what I'm saying, reels or in your post and shit.
Right.
But that's my question of the week. You know what I'm saying? Is social media making artists more authentic or more fake? Jay, what do you think on that one?
Man. Honestly, I guess I want to say half a dozen of one and half a dozen of the other, right? So
Nah, I can dig
I
that.
do feel it does create more of I guess a connection. As far as it's making the people see, like, I'm not that much different from you, right? You kind of get to share more of, because that's when we become fans of people. We do in some ways. Like, I mean, think about it. That's the music, right? If I'm listening to Jay-Z, I mean, I know he's from Marcy. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you
Right.
kind of to the point, some of the people that he be around, Emery and Beehive and
Right.
Tata. You
Ty
kind
and
of,
all
yeah,
them
you
niggas,
kind of
right.
get, kind of involved in it, but at the same time, sometimes, I think it's a bit much too. You know what I mean? Like, because then you have like certain people, and you'll have like like they fan groups and all that. Like you
Right.
like certain people we were just talking about, and it gets weird and messy, and then it's like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. It gets to like a point of worship almost.
Yeah, it's just like kind of weird at that point.
I think as long as we can draw the line between understanding that these people are still living, like even though that you might think that, oh, we're in their personal lives because they posted a video in their bathroom somewhere. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You gotta understand that they're still doing this shit for a check at the end of the day. So understand, as fans, we gotta understand that basically the cameras is always rolling for these people.
Yep.
Literally. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always an act on. We can't take what they do too serious or too literal by any means, because most of the time they're doing it for a profit.
Yep.
And I'm not saying there's anything wrong about it, but we just have to understand that and don't base our values or our morals off of anything that a celebrity is doing. This shit.
That sounds good.
That's my thought on it, bro.
Yeah, that was good.
That sound good? That sound like something smart and shit. You know, I can be smart when I want to and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What I want to be and
man.
shit. I was gonna put my glasses on. I don't even feel like cleaning them right now and
Yeah,
shit.
but yeah, man, this was good. This was good.
Man, that was it. That's been our time. We appreciate you guys for yours. As always,
Oh,
remember
yes.
to stay fried, my friends. We are
All right,
out.
y'all have a good one.
Give me them duckers, watch me stomp them out like San Andreas. Highest roller, no controller, no these hoes can't play us. Hey, stretching them out just like they Luffy, flame right off the goofy. Hey, they bug out like bro, that's spooky. I ain't seen no loose leaf. Hey, Mac truck, let me back them down. Undertaker with it, spit it raw when I smack them down. They say they don't get it, lay the law if they act a clown. Give me the mic and go sit down, little bitch. I'm rapping now. Nothing but buckets, listen, I don't know what luck is. Pass me the ball and it's funky. You activated the ruckus, niggas a rush from half of the court is nothing. Back in the truck, yup. I was just down on my luck, yup. Thought you was stuck, yup. Where he at when I'm up, yup.
Around, put the stupid rappers down in a fucking sleeper. Clown, play the track and watch him drown in the fucking ether. Found roller around the town with a fucking beeper. Hated, they disrespect the brown in my fucking sneaker.
Yo, pass me the rock when you want you some buckets. I'm old and disgusting, like I'm Benjamin Button. Yeah, brand new money printer, I'm spamming the button. I hate niggas be broke, then be rich all of a sudden. Yeah, my bottom bitch be crying, man, she wants some McLovin. But I can't hit it raw, don't want a bun in the oven. Man, these niggas be frontin', then these hoes be backdoorin'. They be selling they soul, just to hop in the foreign. I don't understand them, and I don't come around them, cause I'm just gonna drop them, then lost and found them. Don't believe all the hype, don't believe all the Gucci. Here's a word to the wise, they got it at half price. Easy pause on the feet, shout out Big Yay. Spanish bitch on my dick, shout out Jose. Red wine in the cup, shout out Rose. New pocket rocket bow, aim at your toothpick. I'm gone.